Hey VC, it's Travis back again with another vinyl update. These are all the records I got from my friend Steve I was talking about in my last video. Steve is one that hits up a lot of garage sales, and he responds to a lot of ads on Craigslist and stuff too. So he ends up with a lot of records for not a lot of money, and has quite a bit of overstock, stuff that's duplicates or things that he's just not very interested in, and stuff that just doesn't fit into his regular collection. His expedites are full. And a lot of the stuff, stuff that he's not married to and he's willing to part with and stuff. So he allowed me to dig through it and kind of pick out stuff I was interested in, and came away with a really nice stack of LPs and a little stack of 45s as well. Just some really killer stuff I'm pretty excited about. So definitely huge thanks to my friend Steve. So let's get right into this. The LPs here. First one, Charisma, self-titled album here on the Roulette label. I saw that Roulette label and instantly thought of Tommy James and the Shondells, and that this definitely kind of fits into that same vibe, kind of psychedelic pop rock, but just really caught my eye and had to pick it up and listen to it, and did really enjoy it. It's actually in pretty decent condition too, which is always nice. This is Spooky Tooth, Tobacco Road. Spooky Tooth is a band that I've been familiar with for a while, even before I joined the VC and stuff, but they pop up in the VC a lot, and there's always been on my mind and on my radar. Just don't pop up very often, so I saw this and decided to pick this up. This is a reissue of their first album, I believe, and it has a slightly altered track listing and different cover art, I believe. But yeah, this is fantastic. So really happy with that. Another Bebop Deluxe album for my collection. It's a Sunburst Finish. This is one that a lot of people had recommended to me when I showed my last Bebop Deluxe album not too long ago. So I was happy to find this. A little bit of damage on the bottom seam here. It looks like someone had attempted to repair with some tape and stuff, but just a really good album. They had added a keyboard player to kind of fill out their sound a little bit too, and definitely works. This is a great album. Keith Hartley Band. This is The Time Is Near. There's another one that just caught my eye. I had to listen to it. I didn't really know anything about this, but definitely worth checking out. Kind of nice blues rock for sure. This was very good. A Flock of Seagulls, their self-titled album here. Probably best known for the song I Ran. But overall, I mean, from start to finish, this is pretty solid. Nice addition to my synth pop collection, which I'm working on still. So I was happy to find that. This is one that I've seen in the VC pop up quite a bit. I know people like David, Sequoia Flame, Derek Higgins, Ryan Ryodai had just shown this on his channel recently. This is Dreams, their self-titled album here. And I saw that cover and I recognized it from someone in the VC, and definitely a VC inspired pickup, and I'm really glad I did, because this was really good. So I really enjoyed that. Kind of a fusion jazz, a little bit of funkin', for good measure and stuff. So yeah, happy to pick that up. And I also picked up another Brecker Brothers here. This is the Brecker Brothers self-titled album here. Now they're just fantastic. This was killer. I really enjoyed this one. This is really funky jazz. Yes, I just love that kind of stuff. So those are just excellent additions to my collection. This is one that again, it caught my eye, and Steve was telling me about it. He was saying he just did not dig it at all, and I was kind of surprised, because I mean, I thought it was actually pretty decent. This is the Rose Garden, their self-titled album. Just another one that caught my eye. I just love that kind of stuff, and definitely has like kind of a San Francisco, Jefferson Airplane, Mamas and Papas kind of feel to it. But at the same time, kind of had this Birds feel to it too, with jangly 12-string guitars and stuff like that, which I totally dig. So I thought this was a really good listen, and this is in fantastic condition too. It was still in the shrink wrap actually, and the vinyl looks unplayed. It was just great. And they did a cover of She Belongs to Me, written by Bob Dylan, which is one of my favorite Dylan songs, and that was a real treat, and I was pleasantly surprised by that. So I was happy with that one. Uriah Heep, Demons and Wizards. One that I just don't have any Uriah Heep in my collection, and wanted to pick it up, and been seeing a lot of this pop up in the VC and stuff too, and yeah, this was a great listen. I really enjoyed that one, so happy to pick that up. More Adam Ant, Friend or Foe. Working on my Adam Ant collection too. This was another great addition there. This is one that's kind of been eluding me for a while. This is one I actually have seen like quite a bit out in the wild, but my girlfriend has a copy of it, so I never really, felt the need to jump on it. But now that I've been kind of really looking for it, now I can't find it. But now I've got a nice copy of In Excess Kick. This is an 80s classic, solid album, start to finish. I mean, this, if you're looking for some good like 80s tunes and stuff, I mean, just look no further. This is just fantastic. So yes, happy to have that finally now. Really nice condition on that one too. The Brothers Johnson, look out for number 1. Kind of funky soul. Definitely dig that. Another group I've heard of, and just don't see them very often and stuff, and decided to pick that up. This is the Iron Butterfly Ball. Iron Butterfly just doesn't pop up very often at all around here, except for Inagata Devita, which you see all day long. I mean, I think Steve actually had probably at least 5 copies in his overstock piles there, so just to give you an idea of how common that one is. But this one, yeah, I've never seen this out in the wild before, so yeah, totally dug that. These ones I wasn't too excited about. Yeah, I mean, this one here I picked up because it features Jeff Beck on guitar on some tracks. This is Box of Frogs. Yeah, I mean, I listened to this, it just, I mean, it was okay, but maybe I just need to give it another chance. I just really wasn't digging it that much, and this one I haven't even really listened to yet. This is Strangeland, Box of Frogs. After listening to this one album, I just wasn't really too excited to throw this on the turntable anytime soon, so, I don't know. But this one was okay, and this is actually a promo copy. But I'll give it another chance and see if maybe I warm up to it or something. This is one that he kind of threw in for shits and giggles. This is Michael Parks, Closing the Gap. Just this one's beat to shit too. And Michael Parks is an actor. Has been acting for forever, and he plays like the sheriff in Kill Bill. Me and Steve are both Tarantino fans, so it was just kind of a funny thing to find, and he kind of just threw that in the pile, so just kind of funny. This is an upgrade copy of Herbie Hancock, Future Shock. Really nice condition on this one. This one looks like brand new. I mean, this was, huge upgrade for me. This is Glass Tiger, The Thin Red Line. This is one I haven't listened to yet. Steve was telling me, Don't Forget Me When I'm Gone. It's probably a song I recognize, but I haven't listened to it yet, so I still need to listen to this. But I'm not good with like song titles. I don't know. You can tell me a song title, I say, yeah, I've never heard it. Then once I hear it, I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I know that one. So it's probably a case of that. But yeah, he recommended it, so I picked it up. Check it out. Robert Plant, Pictures at 11. Just another Robert Plant solo album here I didn't have, so I'll pick that one up. Wings Greatest, nothing fancy about that one. And Boston's third album, Third Stage, it's called. Yeah, another one I didn't have, and it was just in really nice condition. Excuse me, really nice condition, so decided to add that to the pile. Let's see here, and so for 45s, some really interesting stuff here. I had given Steve a copy of 96 Tears by Question Mark and the Mysterians, and he must have found another copy, so I took my copy back. So got that, 96 Tears, Question Mark and the Mysterians. Another copy of the Safari's Wipeout, Surfer Joe. I thought this might have been a slight upgrade to mine. I still need to kind of compare that. This is the Left Bank, Walk Away Renee, and I haven't got the Nerve. I'm not sure which one is A and B side. I think Walk Away Renee is the A side. But I've heard Derek Higgins talk about this, so when I saw that I decided to pick it up. Still have to listen to that too. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Carry On, backed with Teach Your Children on Atlantic. Really nice condition on that one. The label looks spotless. That was great. This one I was pretty excited about. Electric Prunes, Get Me to the World on Time, backed with Are You Loving Me More? Yeah, Electric Prunes on 45, I'll take it. The Kingsmen, the Jolly Green Giant and Long Green on the Wand label there. Kingsmen, 45, I'll take it. Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheel, excuse me, Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels. One Grain of Sand and Too Many Fish in the Sea. And also a little Latin Loop-de-Loo and I Hope. So got some Mitch Ryder there. This one is interesting. This is Satisfactions, Bad Times, backed with Girl Don't Tell Me, which is a decent little cover of Beach Boys tune there on this Twin Town Records. And it caught my eye because, well, for one, I've never heard of this group before, and the Twin Town reminded me of some of the albums I got in a box of 45s a really long time ago, if you remember. It was called Teen Town, and sure enough, there is a connection. Some of those kind of garage rock gems I picked up in that box of 45s were produced by this guy. I think he was a DJ. His name is Lindy Shannon, and he produced some of those 45s, and he also produced this. So a little connection there that, just by chance, happened to find that. So yeah, this was a decent 60s kind of. I'm not really familiar with the group at all. I don't know a whole lot about them, but yeah, kind of the 60s pop rock, and not so heavy on the garage side of things, but yeah, it was a decent listen. And a couple of 90s 45s here. I just love finding these 90s 45s. This is Gin Blossoms, Follow You Down, backed with Till I Hear It From You, which appeared on the Empire Records soundtrack. Just back-to-back classics for me. I mean, this is just childhood classics, So happy with that one. And then this one just kind of, again, for shits and giggles, this is I'm Too Sexy, on both sides by Right Said Fred, on a Charisma label there. Just the A side is the 7-inch mix, and the B side is the Spanish version, which I have not listened to yet. That might be kind of interesting. So, just one of those ones you just don't see on 45, and I had to pick it up. Just one of those things. So anyway, that is the entire update. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained and stuff, but I hope you enjoyed the update, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.